Hello all, welcome to our channel also TDCP. Today we are going to see a short and crisp review about 4 Figo Aspire, which includes Figo and also Freestyle, which have the same platform with diesel engine. And this is titanium model, so we have fog lamp and also halogen headlights. Followed by that we have changed the tires to Yokohama Earthman since the car has already crossed 40,000 kilometers mark, and the default spec is 175/65 R14, which is more than enough for this car. And with the wheel nut we have weird issue, that is by default the wheel nut provided is 19 mm and it has a cap which used to shake, as you can see here. So we have to break that cap and use it. By default it's 19 mm, but when we break the cap it becomes 18 mm. I have posted a separate video on how we can handle this, so the link is in the description. And coming to this car, this is a zero maintenance car. Actually our car has already crossed 45,000 mark, but I haven't spent more than 6,000 per service. And though Ford left India, I don't face any issue with the service till now. And even in the month of May 2023, I gave the car for service, and I haven't faced issue with the service till now. They are actually straightforward. So coming to the features, so this is a titanium model. We have remote control, but it's not a push button start. So moving on to the features, so we have 4 power windows followed by a mirror lock option and a small glove box over there. And apart from that we do have an automatic ORVM. By pressing this the ORVM gets open, and pressing it back again will close this. Similarly, by turning left and right you can adjust the mirror as required. And also we have integrated LED over the ORVM and the rooftop antenna. We don't have shark fin, but still looks cool and fine for this car. And apart from that it's a key entry, and this is for lights. We have to turn this on to have our headlamp on. This is for headlamp adjustment 1 2 3 4. Followed by that we do have fog lamp switches for front and rear, and the trunk opener which is a button one. We have a bottle holder, so we can hold one 1 liter bottle, though it has two. It can hold one 1 liter bottle and small 500 ml bottle if required. And coming to the console, this is actually adequate, but I'm missing the heating, I mean the coolant temperature we used to have, right? So I'm missing that feature over here, which would be a better option if it has been added. And I've added a center console armrest in the aftermarket, so since they don't provide armrest from Ford as an official accessory. And coming to the glove box, this is adequate, a small glove box. And followed by that our music system, it's actually good. And for this the USB and aux control is placed inside this box, so you can see aux and USB. Apart from that, this also can be used as a mobile holder. If you can see, there's a proper holder over there, so you can place your mobile vertically, and that would help you in navigation while you drive. And apart from that, the sun visor, and here you can see a mobile holder which I have bought and placed. This costs around 300. This is actually good. And in this sun visor you can see a vanity mirror. So since this is top model, we do have vanity over here. And here if you see, we don't have anything in the driver's side. Apart from that, when we move on to AC, it's an automatic climatic control which starts at 18 degree. The cooling is well and adequate. I can show you how it displays when we start the engine. I have started the car. So if you see, this is how it is. So it has 7 fan speed, so with 3 or 4 it's actually good. Everyone knows about Ford AC, right? It's actually well and good than any other car. And the seating comfort, I have to say frankly that the seat is very small. It's not that comfortable, but considering the power of the engine, this is fine because you can reach the destination much faster. So coming to the rear side, the legroom is well and adequate, but the thigh support is quite okay. And we do have adjustable headrest even at the rear, since being the top end. So there is a button through which you can adjust, and this is actually a cool feature, and that's thing I like it very much. And apart from that, we do have the center armrest control too, which is also a good feature. Being top end, we do have this feature. So if you move the front seat to the last, this is how it happens. I mean the legroom would be, but this is not the case because we can't drive with the seat pulled to the extreme end with this car. But with respect to Maruti, that happens. And we do have rear parcel tray. Legroom is really well and good. Your legs will go inside. And apart from that, sun film is banned in our country, so I have used this magnetic shades though I have bought for all the four windows, and for the rear I used only for the four rear two windows and for the rear windshield. And here the child lock with a screwdriver or your key, you can open and close this. Let's move on to the next thing. Let me open the trunk. So in the trunk, if you see, I have added an amp and a woofer. So you can see the woofer here. I'll show the amp at the last. And here I face a small issue, though the tank space is good, this rod over the trunk, right? So this I feel annoying. If they have given hydraulic, it will be good, because when that goes down you cannot keep cages at the bottom, so that place would become unused. Though we have reasonable trunk space, this is something that blocks to use the whole space. And now let me show you the bottom. So here's the OBD port and the lid to open the bonnet. So let us open the bonnet and let's have a look over there. The car is still running. Being diesel, it will have some huge noise. So here it is, the clean picture of how engine looks like, and this is well packed car, so you have space to repair anything that you require. So here's the radiator, brake fluid, engine oil, AC pipe, and then followed by that air filter, battery, fuses, diesel filter, oil dipstick, and finally the wiper fluid. So we have done a complete service of this car. There's a separate video on this, you can have a look. It's easy to maintain this car even by yourself. So forward left, we can maintain ourselves. That's the main advantage of this thing. And here's the headlamp. How to change the headlamp, I have posted a separate video, even the link is posted over there. So these are something that everyone should have some basic knowledge, because when you go at highway, we don't know when it gets failed. And coming to the insulation part, you can see here the bonnet is well insulated, so in the cabin the noise would be less. I don't say it's not there, but the noise is there, but it's comparatively less for the diesel engine because of proper insulations. The drivability of this car, there are many videos in the internet, so I haven't posted, but this car has zero lag, so you can blindly go for this car. I have added a separate amp as I mentioned. So here's the fuses. Let me show you the amp. So I have placed the amp below the seat because amp gets heated usually, right? So I don't want to keep it in the trunk, so I have placed over here so it will run cool always. Apart from that, we have added an ambient light, so this costed me around 450 rupees, and fixing this hardly takes 30 minutes, so this I have fitted myself. And for this we do have a remote control too, so we have multi colors to choose. It's not a single color, and there is no wire cut too, because it works with the car charger plug. So here's the remote, so we can choose any color that we wish, and the brightness is well and adequate. With this, I think I have got most of the parts, I mean faces, like buying this car is actually good. Its maintenance, running cost, everything. So the car reaches from 80 to 140 in fractions. So when you overtake, or when there is a need to drive in highway, right, that's a place where everyone struggles, reaching from 80 to some higher 3-digit speeds. But this car actually makes it a charm. And also we do have a tilting tilt steering option. I will show that too. So with this we will come to an end. Also to mention, I don't really face any issue with the spares availability or with the service center till now. The summary is, this car has a strong mid-range and you can blindly go for this if the car is well and good. So with this we'll close this video. Thank you all for watching. Please do like and share and subscribe. And also to add on, this car has child parts, so maintenance cost is very less. Thank you.